Jungle IT work with businesses of all sizes, from SMB right up to enterprise, to help them build IT strategies, making sure that they're future ready, that they're aware of innovation improvements.
My aim is to help clients navigate into cloud technologies, from on-premise infrastructures, sort of modernising, making sure they've got high availability, providing good, robust solutions using the Microsoft stack. So utilising cloud infrastructure assessments, we can help clients come to the right solution, because not one size fits all in IT technologies.
Microsoft is no longer just Word, Excel and PowerPoint, and getting your emails through from your Exchange server on premise. It's an all-encompassing solution. We're seeing a massive uptake in people looking to them for security now. What can they do in terms of things like automation and AI, the whole Power Platform suite, and everything that brings in. It all resides and works from Azure. So having that base understanding around how the underlying architecture works is really important for us to be able to then take customers on that journey, not just by selling them Office 365, but also by kind of looking at all those other different elements, all the work we do around security within Azure to then provide better ways of deploying devices, better ways of kind of managing the servers that sit within that stack, and having that expertise.
Some of the challenges that we see for clients is that they think it's expensive, they think they're going to lose control, they're worried about security, but using the assessment and our proven Azure workshops helps us tailor that and get rid of any kind of concerns that clients may have. So we selected TD SYNNEX as our indirect Microsoft partner due to the great staff they've got there, really helpful and part of our kind of real initial toolkit, and it's kind of our foundation for everything we do for our clients around Azure.
TD SYNNEX have been integral to our growth, and we couldn't have got to the position without having them behind us and be able to support us in terms of giving us that knowledge up front before other providers, before Microsoft even clarified it themselves. They have the reach that we can't quite get as a standalone reseller.
It's really easy to submit a request once we've had our sort of initial conversations with clients. We submit a very simple form to David at TD SYNNEX, who submits that to Microsoft. Once it's approved, then an infrastructure assessment specialist is assigned to the project, where we arrange a kick-off call with the client, where we install an assessment tool. That runs for 4 weeks, not much input from the client during that period. And then a really nice assessment is produced from that, showing kind of all the benefits of migrating into Azure, but then also showing what kind of utilisation their current infrastructure is utilising. Obviously, then helps reduce cost. So yeah, really game-changing in the way that we're utilising the service, and helps create that foundation for everything going forward. This is the kind of starting journey for clients for cloud migration. Without the assessment, I think we would really struggle, but helps form the basis of our Azure workshopping, which then leads to hopefully migration services after that. Previously, there was a lot of guesswork involved in what it would look like in Azure. The infrastructure assessment takes a lot of that guesswork out. There is still some work to do after that. And our offering has evolved around the assessment, so including Azure workshops with clients to help them understand how things like the Cloud Adoption Framework fits into all of this, and how here at Jungle we can offer Azure migration services. So the infrastructure assessment dovetails nicely into our overall process, starting with a relationship manager who identifies with the client a potential need to look at migration. At which point it goes into our technical pre-sales, where the assessment is submitted. This then runs, obviously, after that, and then goes into projects to deliver an Azure workshop, and then hopefully a sort of complete migration and management of a client's Azure infrastructure.
Our investment in Microsoft internally, meaning our clients can come to us as an expert of the Microsoft stack, has meant that we've been able to achieve huge growth in Microsoft, actually 278% in the last 12 months alone.
We've seen a huge increase in the number of solutions that we're putting into Azure. Customers are now trusting not only Microsoft as a cloud hosting provider, but they're also trusting us to be able to get it up there successfully and securely.
We feel really strongly at Jungle IT on partnerships. It's the way that we work with our client base. And that's how we want to work with our partners, whether it be vendors or distributors. It's really important that somebody's going to be on the other end of the phone for prompt engagement when we need that help, if there's something that we can't manage internally, and that's something that we find we really get with TD SYNNEX.
I think any advice that I could pass on to any other budding MSPs in terms of coming into the game, in terms of offering their solutions out to potential new clients, is just having that understanding that you have to invest. And that's not just in terms of having the right equipment, having the right office space, having the right people, but also invest in the journey that you want to take your customers on.
Give it your all and lean into the partnerships that you have. TD SYNNEX have really helped us with that and made us be successful on our journey.
Next phases for us are specialisations. So we're looking at the infrastructure and database migration specialism, infrastructure and database specialism, and also the Azure Virtual Desktop specialism, which will hopefully then kind of demonstrate to our clients that we're a trusted, safe pair of hands.